Órale, Holmes. What's up, way? How you doing, man? ¿Qué hace, mijo? ¿Qué hace? ¿Está bien, güey? Oye, 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 oye. What's up, guys? What is going on? What is motherfucking going on? I just got home like 10 minutes ago. I had a rough morning this morning. Oof. I was having trouble getting out of bed. It's tired. My son was sick last night. Not the birthday boy, but my oldest boy. He was real sick yesterday, and he about 12 o'clock, 12:30, somewhere around there, he started throwing up. He woke up throwing up. So I had to get up. I had to clean his room. I had to clean the floor, the mattress, all his sheets. I had to clean. I was like, that's the worst thing to do is try to figure out how to clean throw up. Easiest way to do it, if you got kids, the easiest way to do it is you get coffee grounds. All right. Used coffee grounds. So if you take your coffee grounds and put them in a bucket, let them dry, and then cover it up and save them, you can use coffee grounds and throw it, like cover your throw up with it, and it soaks up all the acid and stuff. Like if it's on the sheets, and then it's easy to just clean it off. It brushes right off real easy, and it kills the smell. It destroys the smell. You won't have that smell at all, like at all. It destroys the smell real quick. So that's a good trick for you guys if you ever want to know if you get sick or something, you end up puking us and throw some coffee grounds on there and you good. Nah, man, nah. Nothing to do with the old age. Just it's the kids. If I didn't have the kids, I'd be like sleeping till like 9 instead of 6, and I would feel a little bit more rested. I'm waiting for the mailman. He should be here soon. He was fucking with me. I'm driving down the street and I'm behind him. He knows it was me. Driving, he turns his right signal on, so I go, and he knows I'm gonna go straight and turn left at the next row. Turns his right signal on like he's gonna pull over. So I go around, that motherfucker went left. I'm like, you motherfucker. And he turns around, looking out his window, like laughing, going, I'm like, eh. So yeah, wait till he gets here. I'll leave the microphone on. Watch, you should be able to hear him. He's always talking shit to me. As a joke, he's a good guy. We're friends. But he's always fucking with me. He's an older guy. Big jokester. He's always joking around. Fucking with me. Ain't no D&D vapes live in this home. I can't. I gotta bring these packages back. I'm like, motherfucker, you better give me my packages. You know who I am. And her, no D&D vapes. Nope. Sorry, wrong person on the nope. And then he'll go start walking down the street fucking around with my packages. One day I got him good though. I did. I got him good. But he's a good guy. We'll see what he tries to joke around with today when he shows up. Hey, what's up, Dustin? Hey, you got a new picture on your thing there? Oh shit, you took a picture of your D&As and shit. Nice photo there. Yeah, I'm taking it easy on the whole vaping. A little bit easy. Right now I'm using my K box with my silver plate, and I put a different drip tip on it. The other drip tip I had on it, the glass one, I'll show you which one. There's a kind of a con with that drip tip. I'll show you the con on it. This is what I don't like about this drip tip. And it's kind of easy to tell. I'll show you with a different drip tip because I got some of them that are made right. Like this is what I don't like about this glass drip tip, which I think they should have made it bigger because they got plenty of room, is the hole. And I know it's not like much of a big deal because the hole's not much different, but it is. It's the flavor. When you have a drip tip with a hole like this, it collects a lot of e-juice, all right? And if you're just filling up your tank and just keep vaping with the same flavor, what I tend to notice is the flavor the juice that gets caught in here from this drip tip, it starts to like get old and shit and taste nasty. So I took the drip tip out and I put a different drip tip on it with a bigger hole, and it actually keeps the juice taste fine now because not the juice ain't getting stuck in there. It's not getting stuck. It's actually coming up. The vapor's not. What happens is the vapor hits. It hits the edge right here because this is like in the hole, and the vapor's hitting the edge of this, all that vapor, and it kind of steams up on there, and it starts to kind of just build up on there. So the bigger the hole, the better. The less chances you got of buildup right underneath your drip tip there, and you don't get like old taste of old nicotine and shit like that. So I like the drip tip. It's one of my favorite drip tips. I really like using this drip tip. It's just the flavor on it. I'm getting because of the old nicotine getting staying there. I might try to drill it out a little bit bigger, or drill out the end of it so it kind of has a cone shape. So all the juice kind of just goes up. I think that's a big mistake they make on some drip tips is they leave it flat. I think on drip tips, and if anyone who makes drip tips is listening, if you make metal drip tips, cone that out, shave that part right here out and make it like a cone shape. You know what I mean? So everything flows in nice and easy like this and go right up, not straight up and getting caught on the bottom there. Gotta think about that shit. Every little detail makes everything that much better. Everything becomes that much better. Mr. Mosh, what's up, man? R2M, what's going on? Glad that you can make it. So yeah, I had a hell of a day yesterday. It was very stressful yesterday for me. With everything I was dealing with in the morning was ridiculous. Like waking up, my son was sick yesterday. Started the night before. He threw up the night before. Had to do the same shit. Then I had to deal with my power going off, trying to come up with a lot of money to get it back on. Dealing with my son being sick. Then have to deal with my youngest son's birthday. Oh my God, I was fucking so stressed out, and I made myself a little sick from that. Like I have a cold, I'm sick in my stomach, stuffed up, and that's because I stressed myself out so much that I got sick. So I let the bullshit get the best of me to the point where it almost won. But I took some Tylenol this morning, so hopefully I'll feel a little better pretty soon. Oh man, so I'm waiting on the mailman. He's supposed to be bringing my mail like an ass. He should have just stopped and gave it to me, but he should be here in a few minutes. I think I got some packages to open up this morning. So, Charles, what's going on, bud? How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. I gotta get something to drink, man. That methadone was fucking up my stomach. I didn't have nothing to eat or drink yet. So hold on one second, guys. Need to make some goddamn coffee is what I need. Oh, this bitch did not drink all the coffee. Oh my God, she didn't drink all the coffee. So my ex was here watching my son, my oldest one, because he went to school before I got home, like at 9:30. He went late. We wanted to make sure that he wasn't sick, so I called her up, had her come down, watch him, so I could go to the doctor's, come back, and then see how he is, and then bring him to school late. Man, she drank a whole fucking pot of coffee. That's why she wanted to walk home and didn't want to ride. I was like, you don't want to ride home? Because she doesn't live close to here. You know what I mean? She was like, no, I'm gonna walk. I'm like, you all right? She's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, like she was studying and stuff too. Like she's wired the fuck out. She drank a whole cup of coffee and she doesn't realize, but I got Spanish coffee, man. She's used to that other shit. All right. I drink like Bustelo or something like that, which is a espresso. It's Colombian espresso coffee. So it's like caffeinated big time. And she fucking drank like a whole pot almost to herself. She left me like a cup, which is what I'm warming up right now. So she's wired the fuck out right now. It's funny. It's so funny. Where the fuck's my sugar? Yo, this chick. Why is my sugar container missing? Yeah. Wow, that's fucked up. No wonder, no wonder she grabbed the big old sugar pop. My little fucking sugar container from is gone. It disappeared. I keep it by my fucking coffee, and the whole thing's gone. Zach, what's up, Zach? Oh yeah, this coffee's good. Some nice hot coffee. I haven't had coffee in over a week, man. I'm not a big coffee drinker, but there'll be days where, like today, where I feel tired and just like, I'll drink some. It really doesn't help the caffeine part of it. It's just the warmth of it. Just kind of feels good. You know what I mean? So the whole Shay thing is getting out of control. Your coils are chucking some clouds. Thanks, man. I knew you would like my coils. Like a lot of people, just because you don't know about me, like out there as a coil builder, if you guys check out my coils, man, really look at them. They're made on point. You know what I mean? My I already showed you guys my aliens, and that was only my third set I built. Imagine if I practice all the time, like literally practice. And I think if I sat and practice all the time, my aliens, I would be on point every single time. And that's only because I know how to make like claptons and shit. My aliens end up coming out really good if I keep practicing them. They're actually good right now. You know what I mean? I said, actually, Dustin, you already had it. How do you like the coils I sent you? Like, I know one person was like, dude, it's a .04. I'm like, you use both coils? They were like, yeah. I was like, one coil, buddy, one. I make certain builds and I'll send, like, if I'm just sending you coils, I'll send you set different kinds of builds just to try them out. You know what I mean? Depends what we've done, like, as friends. If, like, you sent me shit, I'll send you shit. You know what I mean? That's how it works out. But that, um, is a way of just, like certain coils I send is just like if it's a low ohm, usually like if all right, let me show you. I'm trying to explain it right, but even like once you get used to building, you'll know by looking at the coil, just by looking at it, what kind of ohm you're gonna end up bringing out to, and like you know what I mean. So basically, I Mango sent me some used coils because I told him he could send me some of his used ones that are still in good shape. So he sent me a couple used ones, and he sent me like this one. All right, this is something I know how to make too. This is a single, most likely a single coil, single, and this one as well. Most likely, this is a single as well. Being that they're big and beefy like that, they're gonna have a really low ohm, and they're gonna end up ramping up pretty fast. Single coil build. That's it. Single airflow, all that. That's what this coil is made for. You get really serious vapor with stuff like this. You know what I mean? Why are they sending you a new one? They they really are amazing. You have art for it, for sure. Oh, thanks, man. So yeah, coil building's pretty fun, man. My Claptons, all right. Like I'm gonna see which ones you guys could tell, but I'm gonna show you a couple sets of Claptons here. And the thing is it's funny because I want to see something. Now, building wise, all right, we got clothes. This is a set of clothes. They're the big ones, and then that's another set there. All right. What coil do you think is what? Who do you think is whose? One is Mango's and one is mine. All right. I know they're different sizes, but as far as building wise, you know what I mean? Like, one's mine, one's Mango's. They're both Claptons, both wrapped, 36 gauge, I believe. Looks like both of them are 36 gauge. Different core wire, that's all. But I'll just tell you, like this one right here, this is Mango's coil. This is my coil. The wrapping, like we use a lot of the same wiring to wrap. He likes my taste. Like I like his taste in wires that he uses because he uses nichrome like I do, and we kind of wrap the same. Like the way he wraps his coils is the same way I like to wrap my coils. These are some small Claptons right here. I made these as well. That's 40 gauge wire. Really small stuff. It's really hard to see. Jesus Christ, it is hard to see. But it's so small wire. There it goes. It's so tiny. If you look at it like this, it looks like a solid piece of wire. Like it's not even wrapped. But building, I have a passion for it. I love building. I mean, I waste a lot of wire building, but that's part of the whole, the whole thing of building. Yours is the short order one. Short one. Yeah, mine was a smaller one. Yeah. Yep. Those builds right here, these smaller builds I made right here are for. Let me see. Is that mine too? Did it fall? Yeah, I put it down in the wrong spot. I made a bunch of these. These I use. It's a nice build, but these coils right here that I made, I got two sets there. These are 5 wraps a piece, but the size of them I made, they're for my tube mods. Single 18650 tube mod. They're 5 wraps, 26 gauge 2 times, and then I wrap it with 40. That'll give me like a 0.15, I think, or something like that. 0.1, 0.15, 0.18, somewhere around there. The ramp up is what I'm looking for. So depending on how I build it is how it's going to work and how I set it up. All right. So I'm waiting for him to come here because I want to do a build and show you guys how it's going to ramp up. I'm actually going to do a build on this one here. I took the battery out. I need to put a new build on here. Let me see. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5 wrap. I should do the 4 wrap because actually, excuse me, I should do a 4 wrap. I'm trying to think. This is a 3-post, and that's another reason why these coils are that way. This is a 3-post setup. And the 3-post setup is gonna need smaller coils built a certain way, so you still got that ramp up. I thought I heard the mailman. You get that ramp up in flavor production. I love this little Allen key. I'm telling you, you guys gotta go get one of these at the hardware store, man. This is like the perfect tool to have. Yep, mailman's here. I hear him buzzing. The thing for my packages. You know what you're doing with your driver or what? Hey man, you put the right hand signal on and put the left turn. What kind of shit is that? That only got one package? I got it. Before I close the door. Make sure I get my package. Okay.
Hell no. Going over here.
All righty. Yeah. Learn how to use your damn signal lights. Yeah, I saw you use it. The wrong one. I know you knew I was behind you. That's why you did that. Motherfucker. All right. And Latasha's not here, or Tasha's not here. Shit. So Latasha. This is a package from Latasha. Thank you, sweetie. So nice of you. You chocolate bunny looking motherfucker, you. Sexy ass. Now that girl. Now y'all want to make fun of me and talk shit about a girl. That's the one. I figured you could. I even got a little letter. No, y'all can't read it. No, it's nothing big. She's just asking me about coils. So let's see what I got here. Oh, that's cool, man. That's what's up. So this girl done sent me some coil. A bunch of coil wire. All standard. I have Canthal 26 gauge A1, Nichrome 26 gauge, nickel 200 26 gauge, stainless steel 26 gauge, Canthal 28 gauge, Canthal 26 gauge plus 32 gauge. So this is a Clapton one, and this one's a twisted. All the rest are standard. So these two are I'm going to use to Claptonize that one, and the other ones I'm going to use to make some other bigger builds. That's cool. She hooked me up with all these, and then I got some little twisted, regular twisted wire. Some regular twisted coil builds. I might use these actually. I might use these in my small tank. My tanks, my Goblin minis and shit like that. Just use these in there until I run out of them. And then I got some other coil builds here. Oh, see, I could tell she just puts on them other regular coil builds in vapes, but she wants some real shit. That's why she sent me this. She wants me to build her shit. So I'm going to do that for her. I got a lot of coils here. A lot of coils. Whole shitload of coils. And I'll use them too. I don't care. I'll use them all up. I'll put them all in my tanks, and that's it. All my small little tanks that can use these. Because these coils are actually nice. These are better than the free ones you get. These are actually built nicer than the free ones that you get when you get your RDA. So Connor Wallace, what's up, Connor, buddy Connor? And then I have a bunch of these wires here, and these I need to put my glasses on because I can't really see what the fuck I'm looking at. Excuse my French. My kids are not home, so when they're not home in school, I swear, because that's the only time I could. So I take advantage of it. You know what the fuck I'm saying? That's right. So fuck y'all. If y'all don't fucking like it, don't fucking come in here because I'm gonna fucking swear all the fuck I want. It's my fucking room, and I fucking like fucking saying fucking motherfucker, fuck. All right? Shit. Damn it, motherfucker. Yeah. So yeah. Okay. These are all just twisted wires, and I actually like using twisted wire like this because I can make some nice shit with twisted wire like this. So yeah, twisted wire. I'm gonna show you all a little something about twisted wire. See, the thing is, if you got twisted wire, you can make some nice builds with it because the twisted is already done. Now you could get like a little Clapton, you could get a little bit like 36 gauge, 38, 32 gauge, something like that. Twist it all up together, fuse it together, man. Motherfuckers be motherfucking badass, motherfucker. Know what I fucking mean, motherfucker? It's fucking shit, motherfucker. Damn, there's only motherfucking 3 people in the motherfucking room. Motherfucking yeah. Y'all wish you could talk like that. Takes a lot of skill. The fuck? All right, turn that goddamn music down. What the fuck, man? Fucking idiot. Can't stand that fucking dude. Fucking punk ass motherfucker should beat his fucking ass. Neighbors. Fucking girl there has a boyfriend. He's fucking Mr. Badass. He thinks he's gangster because he grew up in Maine. He's like this hillbilly white boy that is from the farm. And he comes by with his fucked up hippie Jeep or whatever it is, bumping some ghetto music. Like, and then when he gets out the car, he like walks with his walk. Like he's gangster with his freaking suspenders and shit, with his fucking cowboy boots and stuff. Like, yo, like, dude, you're really cool. It's funny because when he said the first time I met him, he was like, "What's up, yo? What's up? Yo, I'm from the hood. Us cows be getting down. My horses, yo, they don't play, yo. They'll bust a cap in your ass." And then we got Oink and Oink One, which is the pigs. They be shitting on you all the time. I like this little string thing here. I can hook it up on my hooks. I got hooks on my the side of my cabinets here to hook things up that I can hook up. Cool. So I'm gonna make a quick coil build actually and show you guys what it looks like. So I'm gonna use actually some of this twisted wire. All right, I'm gonna use some nichrome. I actually like this setup that's like this. We got some nichrome. We got some. I like these boxes. See, I was planning on getting one of these boxes once, and I never did. But I heard these boxes is a shit. Oh, this is a cool setup. I like how this is set up like that. All right, so what do I do? Do I just pop this out? All right, I pop that out. Yo, you can actually, you know what's good about this is you can actually replace all the spools in here when they're done. It's UD, so you can just buy the UD spools again and yeah, make some fucking builds. Put some wires, put your wires back in there and shit. So I'm just gonna put the spool. I guess you just take it out, you pop the spool back in there, pop the wire in the hole. I like this box. This was a good idea. Whoever decided to invent this box. Shit. All right, that's cool. That's cool. That's what's up. I guess you're supposed to do that. I guess your wire is gonna unravel once you undo it and shit to put it in the spool, and the plastic's gonna hold everything together. So get ready for your wire to go. Oh shit, my bad. And your dresser fall. All right, I'm just getting this wire kind of like set up real quick. I actually like this setup. It really is cool. I don't know if I like all my wire getting unravel like that because it could cause it to knot when you're like trying to spin it out. What's up? Oh wait, I fucked up to you whole name. Wait, I fucked up the whole name are ready too much. My bad. I want to send you a bunch of wires since I can't build now. Dustin, I'm gonna text you about something. Then this is the nickel, 26 gauge, 30 feet of it. I never used nickel before. Never used nickel before. Not sure if I would use it, honestly. I know it's good for temp control, but I'm still kind of sketched out about using nickel. I got another roll of nickel that was given to me, and I just not into using that nickel shit. I'm worried about my lungs with the nickel. I know I smoked cigarettes at one point, and I smoke weed and stuff like that. Still does damage to my lungs. I know that, but why nickel though? Like, why would I want to destroy my lungs even faster by one of my fuck ups? Let's say I forget and I ramp it up in temp mode, in wattage mode, and it's a nickel and I destroy my lungs. Oh, I would hate that to happen to me. All right, so I gotta just tighten this wire. This stuff is all springy, these wires, and that's not good. Fuck, I'm having trouble with this nickel and this Clapton wire. It's unwinding too much, and I can't put it back together because of that. All right, let me try this again. Let me grab the plastic. There we go. I got it all in there nice. So then I just close this, put this back together so nothing opens up, and there we go. You have a box that wire won't come out because it's not working. Oh, that's fucking great. All right, that one works, that one works. Two of these are not working, which is the nickel, which I don't care because I don't use nickel. So actually, I could stay like that. But the nichrome I use and it won't pull out. What the fuck, man? Why you gotta do this to me? You're embarrassing me. Where is this snagged at is what I need to know. All right, I got it. I got it. Oh, I see what happened. The spool is not in its track the right way. Come on, you homo Fabian. All right, here we go. I got it. I know. I didn't know why I said that, homo Fabian. I don't know what that is. Never heard of it. So there you go. It's pretty cool, man. So you have all your wire coming out, and you could just pull a little bit, snip it, and it keeps it like organized, so your shit don't go flying and get in a mess like my desk. I got wire everywhere. Not like a lot of wire, but I got some wire everywhere. So this is going to be a good way of actually pulling my wire out. I'm trying to find a spot for it. Like right here would be good, I think. On my dresser right there. And then I can just pull some wire out, snip it, build. I'm good. I like that. It's really nice. That's really cool, man. That's a nice little setup to be able to keep your wire really just organized, all the different sizes, all that shit. Yeah, I'm liking that. I might end up ordering more of those wires like that. And then just what I'll do is like the wire I don't use, or no, I'll keep it because if someone wants me to build them a certain kind of coil with a certain kind of wire, I have the wire now. So you know what I'm saying? ODB, what's up? So now, yeah, if someone wants me to build them like a temp control coil, nickel, I got the nickel. I can build you a nice coil, send it out to you. Bam. You know what I mean? So I think that's going to be a good deal. Me keeping all the wire I got. I got some different kinds. Then I got this whole row right here. This is I'm there's a package that's not that hasn't came. Oh wait, no, this is the package, I think. I think this is it. I don't know. I feel like I'm missing something. Something ain't right. There's a package that never came to me that I was supposed to get. Wonder why. I'm gonna have to find out. So what's everyone vaping on? For me, I got a new setup all the time. So that coffee was good. I needed that. Damn, the bag is pretty heavy, man. She did one of my mailing things. Got the package from the post office, and that's expensive. Especially those. Those are the cloth ones. Oh, see, I didn't know that. Look, there's a pull thing there. You pull to open it. I'm sitting here trying to open it from right here. I still opened it though. You know, whatever. Maybe I can reuse it and just send it back to her. There you go. So my date for the day, all right, is I got my stack. It's fully charged. I got no juice in here, but I got something good. I'm vaping. I can smell it too. French stew, I think it is. No, that's Pancake Man. Yeah, I think that's Pancake Man. Do I have that in front of me? Oh no, you know what? I think that's yeah, that's Pancake Man. That's what I have in here. That's what I'm vaping on. Pancake Man. I kind of like Pancake Man. I know some people don't. Some people say it don't taste like pancakes or nothing like that. It might not taste like pancakes, and it tastes like more syrupy and stuff. But it's a nice flavor. It's a nice flavor. It's still a nice vape. I still like it. The vapor wise, the taste of it. Even though it's not on point, it still tastes good. I gotta give them that much. Oh, these coils are shot. Look at that. See that brown juice coming up? See the color of it? No good. That means the coils. This is why I don't like using Canthal. Give you a bit of advice. Canthal gets rusty. Don't like using Canthal that much because it rusts up. And when it does that, you're inhaling rust. Literally. See, look at my juice. See how it turned brown when I hit it? It's rusting up. So yeah, these coils are shot. I don't you gotta be careful because when you inhale that rust, that's going into your lungs, man. That's dangerous. So Canthal, this is why certain wires I don't use. And this is why I use nichrome, because nichrome don't like rust like that. I don't think it rusts at all. I think it just gets corroded. You clean it off and that's it. It's not a rust. Canthal seems to get rusty, like literally rust. It gets corroded and rusty, and I don't like that. That's not good because you're inhaling that into your lungs, and you could get infections in your lungs. Ooh, excuse me. So if you get a lung infection, like an upper respiratory or asthmatic infection in your lungs, try changing the wire that you're using from Canthal to like nichrome or stainless steel. Stainless steel is clean, doesn't rust up like that. It's very clean. I don't use stainless steel, but I'm gonna start probably and start using it with my nichrome and doing certain kind of builds. But yeah, I think it's safer to stay away from certain wires that you're not used to vaping with, especially if you're a new vapor. You might end up vaping something and vaping it for too long or something and get an infection in your lungs, and then you're like, what the fuck? And it's common. It's a common thing. You smoke, you get sick from smoking, you get infections in your lungs because you're inhaling something that's not made for your lungs. It's not supposed to be there. So it happens. So don't think of it as like, oh my God, vapor is bad. It's not. It's not like that. It's just, you need to know when to change your coils, and that's it. That's why a lot of people say when you're a beginner, you shouldn't be doing like a lot of building your own shit, especially if you don't know about the wire itself. A lot of people go and just start building. Oh, I know what I'm doing. Yeah, you may know what you're doing, but you really don't. I started building a long time before I started vaping. I was already building for friends, and I've said this several times. I was building coils, just regular coils though, nothing fancy. I never got into the fancy shit until later on down the line. But I noticed that about Canthal when my friends were bringing their tank. It's just because I had tools and stuff, so they always came to me. But I noticed one thing about their stuff was their little mods they were using, and they had like the cheap shit, like single coil, like junk old shit, like from back in the day. That's all this new shit coming out is different. But they had fucking like coming to me with cotton, like actually, I'll show you what their cotton would look like. I don't vape on this because I know it's disgusting, but yeah, my friend would let his shit get nasty like that before he would come to me to change his shit. And I'm like, dude, are you really vaping that nasty shit? I'm like, you might as well smoke 10 pack of cigarettes a day if you're gonna vape that nasty shit. He's like, I know, man, I know, man. I was like, he's like, that's why I come to you. Like some fucking goofball he is. I'm like, dude, yeah, but you need to come like a lot sooner and change that a lot sooner. That's disgusting. So that's not what you want. Like I'm already changing my shit and it's not even really that dirty. It's just coil is getting a little rusty, but I change my shit like every 3 to every 4 days. I change my shit out. Sometimes I do it every other day, or every day I'll change it out, you know. So do any of you want to come up on here, hang out, chill up on the mic with me? Fucking tell us about your vape life, how you started, Otis DB, what's up? You working? You want to come up? Come on. I want to interview you. Okay, so I'm doing something wrong already. I was gonna do a build and I forgot what I was gonna do and I started putting my wires in there way too soon. All right, so what I'm gonna be doing is I'm actually gonna try to do a nice little build real quick. Oh wait. Okay. I'm looking at it the right way. So if I go, it's gonna go. All right. So what I'm gonna be building is I'm gonna be building a certain kind of build. Hopefully it comes out right. I haven't built this in a while. Well, I kind of built these before, but the way I'm doing it is I'm gonna change it up a little bit. I'm gonna flatten my wires out, certain wires out and stuff, and try to do something here. So, and then I need my flat wire, which I got there, the ribbon wire. So I need ribbon wire, a Clapton, twisted, and yeah, and then I need a 36 gauge. So I got quite a few different wires that are gonna get mixed up in this coil build here. The ribbon wire is the hardest part. I'm not used to working with ribbon wire, so this becomes a challenge for me working with this stuff. It's kind of hard to work with this stuff. So actually, I don't need pieces that big. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 ribbon wires. Now, how I do this is I got to measure out the ribbon wires again, just to make sure I got it right. Because I'm going to lay them flat together. So how I'm going to do this is I'm going to grab the twisted wire now. And then I got to put these pieces of ribbon wire all together one by one. So this is the hard part because the ribbon wire is hard to kind of hold it together. So this is one. And then I'll straighten them out. Actually, I'm going to put it up here so they don't fall on the floor. And water is another option that you can use to hold the ribbon wire together. Water or spit, depending on whether it's yours or not. If it's someone else's, then you want to use water. But if it's yours, if you want to put a little spit on your finger and just kind of hold your coils together, that'll work better because spit is a little bit thicker and it tends to hold as an adhesive, hold your ribbon wire flat together without them falling apart. So this is kind of a hard, actually, this is like a whole new thing to me. I never built what I'm building. I've never done this before. This is how I build coils. I kind of just randomly pick a coil that I want to do. And I usually, if it's my first time doing it, I'll take my time. And I usually do pretty good. I build it because I already know the concept of how to, wrap and how to set the wires up and stuff like that. It's just a matter of you want to use patience or not with that. Because if you don't have patience, you might actually screw up your build if you try to rush it too much. So I have like 3 more pieces I think I have to cut. They're all coming out nice so far. And then this is the last piece. And that's what I have extra because I measured it all a little bit extra. So make sure I had the right size as I was taking the wires out. So now I have those done and I have to do something because I can't see. So lucky me, I have a nice light system here. Oh, there we go. Nice bright white light so I can see what the hell I'm doing. All right, so let's put that ribbon wire up there. Let's clean off this desk a little bit. Jesus, I can't see what the hell I'm doing. Just gotta kind of put my mods nicely back the way they were. My glasses, my cotton, my juice I'm using. I'm a little upset with certain people that I'm not even gonna talk about it here. All I'm saying is I'm just gonna say this. If you guys want juice, if you want to order juice for me, please just make sure you, when you put an order in, that you actually want the order and not put an order in and then end up not getting it. Because it's kind of getting to a point where I'm wasting stuff on my own that I'm struggling to buy. And now I had to literally, I have to, you know, kind of replace that stuff that I end up doing. So hey King, what's up, man? Brush your teeth, wash your face, shit, grab a bite to eat. Should take you about 20 minutes. Usually takes me about 20 minutes. We're guys, shouldn't take that long. And then yeah, hop on. Sasha, ¿qué pasa? What's up, white girl? What's up, white girl? No, I'm just kidding. What's up, girl? The girl I thought was Spanish, but wasn't. I thought Sasha was so Puerto Rican or Mexican or something, and she's not. And yeah, Sasha, you're a good looking girl, man. I saw your like your video and stuff, and this picture you have here on your thing, I don't know. I don't think you look the same in that picture than you do live. Like live, you look good. Like I was, wow, what's up? Wow, that's Sasha. I was like. She looking fine right now. I was like, I was a little surprised at myself because I was a little bit woken up there. It's like, whoa, is that Sasha? I'm just kidding. Let me stop. Let me stop. Shit, I just knocked my wires on the floor. This is why I don't like keeping my wires there. All right, so now I'm going to take the Clapton wire that I'm going to be using. All right, just a small Clapton. And if I could find my hammer, I could do this. I don't know where I put it, though. I have a little hammer I use for this shit. It's my son's crafting hammer for his little projects and stuff. But it's awesome to use for what I use it for. And I think I misplaced it, which I hope I didn't, because then I can't hammer it down. All right, I think I know where it is. It's in my drawer. Tools. ¿Qué pasó with mi hammer? Where's my hammer? I hope my son didn't take it to play with the hammer, because that's his hammer. He likes playing with it. I think that's what happened, because I don't see it anywhere over here. I think he grabbed it back to actually have fun with his hammer. Hammering things. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Nah, for real, where's the hammer? Come on, Danny, why'd you have to take it back? Yes, I think he took his hammer back. I told him don't, because I use it all the time. So I'm going to use this freaking thing. It's a chisel. I'm going to use the back end just to tap it flat. It doesn't take a lot of hammering weight or anything like that. Just a little bit of weight will tap it enough. So that's why I use his hammer, because that's all you need is a little light, small hammer. And what you're doing is you're going to flatten this wire out, kind of like making caterpillar tracks. Ow, I just hammered the shit out of my finger. And
And basically what you're doing is, the reason I do this is because, shit, I need my hammer. I need the hammer, damn it. This ain't working that great. Oh, I hate when he does that. Yeah, he must have took it to play with it. I saw him playing with it the other day. I just thought he would have put it back. I do need to get one of those little hammers for me, though. My own little hammer. Instead of using my son's shit. So basically what you want to do is you just want to take it and flatten it out. Because when you go to wrap it, the Clapton's going to be a little bit. Yeah, you know what? Fuck this Clapton. I ain't going to use it. Fuck it. Whatever. I'm getting aggravated just on myself for even wanting to try that with that fucking piece of shit. So I'm just going to grab my webbing wire. I'm going to grab my webbing wire. That's not webbing wire. I can't pick this up with my fingers. There we go. All right, let's see if I can straighten it out. So I'm going to straighten this out, and then I'm going to tape it together. Oh, I know what I did, too. My tape is not even here. Mother. Grab that one out of the way because it's not going to get itself together. This is the hard part. I hate doing this part. Trying to get the ribbon wire together the right way. All right, so we're going to start at the end here, try to get all this flattened together. This is hard. I don't know how sometimes these guys do it. It's so aggravating getting this ribbon wire so flat and nicely together like that. But once you do, the vapor production you get from it, oh, so beautiful. All right, I almost got this started here. They're all nice and flat right here. So now I just kind of got to guide them together over here. Oh, this is the hardest freaking part, getting this shit back together. Because the wires aren't completely freaking straight. I need to get more tips. I need to talk to somebody and get some tips on the easiest way to do this part. That just maybe they have a tip on how to just get them flat together real fast and easy, you know what I mean? I'm sure there is no really easy way to get it nice and flat and smooth and straight and perfect, like fast, but I can't get that one piece in. It's like kind of like having sex with two big overgrown people. Just can't get it in. It won't go in, man. It ain't big enough. No, I'm just kidding. I'm fucking around. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. If I offended anyone who's overweight with a small winky, I apologize. This piece is bent just way too much, so I'm gonna remove him. This is why I take a bunch of pieces and do it like that, because if I have to take one out, I can. I don't think I'm an expert enough to do this with flat ribbon wire yet. I need to practice more offline before I start doing this shit, because it is becoming an issue right now, and this is going to become aggravating for me and probably for you guys. So fuck me on that one. So the only other thing I can think of doing right now is just fucking busting out a real nice build without using all this crappy shit. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to make some Clapton wire. I'm going to use this twisted wire, and I am going to make a nice build since I have the wire anyway. So Nichrome, I got Kanthal, I got Nichrome. So I'm going to actually do, the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to do Oh, you know what I should do? I should twist a Canthal and nichrome together as a Clapton and twist two wires together. You understand what I mean? So when I torch it, it's gonna have a blue Canthal, nichrome Canthal, nichrome Canthal, nichrome Canthal. Oh, that would look so hot. I almost want to do it, man, because I know that'll come out real nice. I don't think I have any nichrome or Canthal that small. So let's see. How am I going to do this? I'm going to take a piece of Canthal. I'll go on the outside with the Canthal. And then I'll go with the nichrome in the middle. That's what I'm going to do. Hell yeah. Did you see my new coil mod I got? I put a coil mod. What do you mean a coil mod? Oh, I read that wrong. Sorry. Hey, did you see my new mod I got? Where did I see coil at? Why did I see coil? No, I didn't, Sasha. Honestly, I don't even know where my phone went. Oh, here it goes. Let me check it out. I need to figure out how I want to do this build. All right, so let's go to Instagram. Let that load up. Trying to think of what kind of wire I want to use. I got a real good idea. Oh my God, I got a better idea. I just thought of it because I got nichrome and Canthal. So I got something for y'all. Watch this. All right, where's Sasha at? Sasha. I'm just gonna look for your name. Go like this. Here you go. Bam. Right there. Right up. Right. Oh wait. What happened? I just saw you. There you go. What? Yo, that is nice. That's a D&A, right? 2 new mods. Wow. That's nice, D&A. That's the kind of box I wanted too, man. That freaking box right there. The one on the left. That's nice. Good for you, Sasha. I gotta go back and I'm trying to remember how I want to do this though. See, I got stainless steel too, man. Now, could I use stainless steel and Canthal together? I'm trying to think because they both work in wattage but I want the two-tone color is what I want. So I'm gonna use Canthal. All right, let's do Canthal, guys. I'm gonna do Canthal. All right, so we're gonna do Canthal, and I'm gonna use nichrome. All right, so this is the Canthal part. So I got 2 of those. That's gonna be my center. No, I'm gonna use the nichrome as a center core. Yeah, I'm gonna use that as the center core wire, and then I'm gonna do so it ramps up fast is what I want. I actually should do it as the outer wire. I don't have any Canthal. Let me see what I got here. That's nichrome 32 gauge, which actually I should use this to wrap because this will have a nice color to it. So I'm gonna wrap with this one, and then I'm gonna use Canthal on the outside. So I have that, and then on the inside of the other wire. See, man, I wish I don't have Canthal 28 gauge. That's twisted though. Stainless steel, nichrome, Canthal. I thought maybe I had like a. That's what I need to get. Is I need to get and that's 36 gauge and 40 gauge. Fuck. What else did I get for wire here? Wire shots. That's Canthal. I want to build some nice wire that ramps up fast, a nice build, but good on flavor. So I know what I want to build. This is my Canthal, right? Yeah, this is the Canthal. So I'm gonna use this. And then I'm gonna build a wrap. So I need nichrome for the core. All right, so let's get the core wire ready. All right, so this is gonna be the core for this build. All right, let me put that right here so I know that's nichrome. All right, and then now I'm gonna use, this is Canthal too, so I'm gonna use this one for, all right, I know what I'm gonna do. All right, so we got plenty of wire to do a build with. Definitely plenty of wire. So let me get this part started here. I gotta clamp my drill down so it doesn't move on me. God forbid if it goes flying around everywhere. This will keep it sturdy so I don't lose control of it. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna twist this up a little bit more. That's the wrong way. Nope, that's the wrong way. That's the way I want to twist it. That'll straighten this wire out again because it's all wound up. It's all like unstraightened right now. So I want to make this nice and straight. All right, grab the end with your finger, index and thumb. Kind of let it loose slowly, and that'll actually make it nice and straight. It's not straight enough yet, so let me wind it up a little more. All right, let it loose as slow as you can, so it doesn't wind up and bobble up on you, or whatever you want to call it. All right, so we got a good length there. I might not have to need all that, but now you want to trim this. All right, so now this wire is nice and straight, easy to work with. Now what I do is, because I got two bends here, I like my wire straight. In order for me to work with my shit, I like it to be straight all the way around. So I trim that end and I line it up with the straightest part, basically. So like you can see how when you pull on it, it's still kind of crooked. So I'm gonna end up chopping that crooked part right off. Fall. So now we have a perfectly straight wire end to end. All right. So we're gonna grab that. We're gonna put a twist on that, a bend on it, because that's the part that's gonna go right into that chuck. Really nice. Like that. So let's go ahead now. That's that part. This is that Canthal. We'll leave this on my lap. Now the inner wire I'm gonna do is the Canthal. I need the nichrome. Where's the nichrome? And Canthal I want to do. I'm gonna do both. I want one side by side of each other, because when I wrap it, it's gonna be noticeable inside. So one is Canthal. All right, Canthal is this dirty one here. Canthal is dirty. It looks dirty. Nichrome looks clean. So we're gonna straighten the nichrome out. That's gonna go inside for the core. All right, so I'm gonna put a little bend on that end, put it in the chuck so it stays there. The bend will hold it in there so it doesn't spin in the middle. We're gonna straighten this wire out as well. That'll allow us to be able to build easier with the wire straight. All right, release the pliers loose slowly. Don't let it spin fast in your hand, because then you'll have a crooked wire again. Grab your snips, bring it down right about there. You want to kind of measure it. There we go. We're going to snip this bent part off. All right, we're going to let this loose. And repeat the same process basically. You're gonna just line it up, make sure you get all the bent corners off. I see. Snip it off right there. And then everything, you're gonna line up everything evenly and then snip again to make sure everything lines up evenly. So this right here is our nichrome. We're gonna put that right here. Now we need our Kanthal. The Kanthal, once again, it's dirty, so you can tell the difference. It'll have a dull, dirty look to it. We're gonna put this end in the chuck because this is the cleanest part, the straightest part. So we're gonna put that right in the chuck. That's the part we'll tighten down. All right. Make sure it don't pop out. We're gonna straighten this as well. Like that. Only takes about 5 seconds, you know, to straighten it out. Never takes a long time to straighten it out. Just release it nice and slow so it doesn't pop. Ooh, shit. Get back over here. All right, grab the end. This Kanthal piece I cut, I think the smallest, not good. I think I cut it too small. So let's try to work with what I got. I'm not gonna trim that end, but I am gonna trim this end because this end is basically fucked. All right, so let's trim this end. Trim that right there. You can see I got a bunch of wire pieces all over my floor. So I use my magnet and pick them up with a big magnet that I got. All right, so what I'm doing is, this is gonna be basically like a single coil build for a single coil, because this motherfucker is gonna be big. So I'm gonna use, actually no, I'm gonna go 3 core. I'm gonna use 2 Kanthal, 1 nichrome in the center, right? Because the other ones, no, that's all Kanthal. Let's go 1 Kanthal in the middle, nichrome, and the rest nichrome on the sides. One, and then, all right, Kanthal in the middle. Just like that. I think this might be too big of a build. I might have to be careful with this because this will be way too low. Because the twisted wire actually has a lot of, that's all Kanthal. It's going to be a really low build. That's all right. Fuck it. Whatever. I'll figure it out. All right. So let's get this twisted wire. That's Kanthal, right? Do I got a smaller gauge Kanthal? Kanthal A1 is twisted. It's 28 gauge. That's what I'm using right now. So it should be good. It's only 28 gauge. So if I do it right, they should line up side by side. Really nice. Hopefully it doesn't pop out from where it's holding. Oh, come on, don't move. I hate trying to get this back in place, especially I can't see the wire that good. Oh, see, they got out of line already. Fuck, and I dropped the twisted wire. All right, I got it back in place. Got that one back in place. It's like the wire wants to go where it wants to go. After I straighten it out, it's still trying to fucking force itself a different way. All right, so now once you get it real good like this, you get a clamp. All right, for this kind of build, I recommend that you guys use kind of a clamp like this. All right, this is, if you don't have one or don't know where to get one, look at your hoodies or anything that has a rope where you can tighten it. You can find these there. Or if you know where to buy them, then you can order them offline. But I recommend these wires because they're really good as far as holding your wire flat. Really works good for that. All right, so now that you got your shit lined up, of course, I forgot to get my tape. It's upstairs. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some wire. I'm going to twist this together. Only right here, though. Grab some flat wire, shit, some flat ribbon wire. You could do it with flat ribbon wire and just kind of twist this together so it holds. So when you put it in the chuck, it holds in the chuck that way. You need something to grab on real good. That's what you use this twisted wire for. And just sit it in the chuck and it'll hold everything together. Make sure you put in the chuck. It's going to be weird to do it this way, but I put it on the flat spot. I don't directly put it in the middle. Not when I'm starting off. I like to put it kind of in the flat part of the chuck, like between two of the teeth, and just flatten it out right there. Until you get it started. Once you get it started and it starts going nice and smooth and shit like that, you could straighten it out and fix it. So all this wire, right? So let's just make sure everything's still lined up nice. All right, dirty wire in the middle still. This is definitely going to be a low build. It's going to be used on come on, hold yourself together now. Hold yourself together. All right, so I got to trim the wire all the way over here. Right, right. Because this is where the other wire ends. So I have to keep it all nice and even. I'm going to put a nice L shape in here. And that's because this is going to go in my spinner. That's all the way over here. I'm going to clamp this down on the table. Make sure this goes in nice. Make sure everything's nice and tight. Put this in your spinner. Make sure it's in properly. Now I'm going to tighten it all down so everything spins snuggly. Snuggly snugged. There we go. One wire is kind of loose here. Why is there play in this wire? We're going to have to pull this one wire a little tighter than the others. There we go. Much better. Clamp it all down nice. There we go. This is going to be a bitch to build, just to let y'all know. But when I'm done, it should be nice. All right, so now what I'm going to use to wrap it. What's up, Drippin'? Didn't see you in there. Who else? Ebony. What's up, Ebony? Who else is in the room? Adrian, what's up? I don't know where Adrian is, but I see her name being said in the room. I just don't see her. Where's Adrian at? Oh, there goes Adrian. Jesus Christ. All right, so let's get this fucking wild build going. Janie, no, that's nickel. Where's the wire I was going to use? Nichrome, 32 gauge. Here we go. All right, hopefully I got enough of this. These are supposed to be 10 feet. Don't even look like 10 feet. It looks like 5 feet of wire. Definitely does not look like 10 feet. I swear to God, if they only gave me 5 feet, I'm going to actually measure one of these spools. Because that does not look like no 10-foot wire at all. It doesn't even fill in the shit the right way. All right, so, because I got a bunch of 10-foot wire, and it's a lot more wire on my spool than that. All right, so I'm going to start doing this, and I'm going to kind of try to stick the wire in the spool to get it caught in there. Give it a couple twists to make sure it stays. That was too tight. I bunched the wire up doing it that way. This is going to be a tough build. I already know it is. I got to get more clamps. The clamp needs to go in the back of it. That'll hold my wires the right way. You're definitely going to want more than one wrap, more than one coil. I mean, more than one one fucking more than one clamp. Let me try to get this the right way. It's not nice and flat the way I want it. And actually that clamp, I'm gonna have to start it this way with the clamp on the opposite side. Oh, I can't do that either, shit. All right, let's try this. I hate fucking building sometimes because I get aggravated. This shows the anger comes out in me. Ugh. I'm just playing. I like building. I enjoy doing this. I wish a lot of people would take more time and learn how to build because it's actually really challenging and it's fun. Here goes the hard part. Trying to get this wire to stay. I can't use this wire. This wire is still a little too thick for what I want it for. So I'm gonna go with a smaller gauge. I'll go with the 38 gauge. I think I'll be better off with this shit anyways. So let's go ahead and wrap it with the 38. Especially for what I want to do, I need it to fit in the grooves, and the 32 wasn't fitting in the grooves. So we're gonna use 38. There we go. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be skipping a couple little grooves, and then wrap it. And I think I'm going to try to do quite a few wraps, quite a few different spaces. I got to do this a couple of times, but once I get the first couple right, it should come out the right way. That doesn't go there, it goes there. I have to go with the angle, the spin of the coil I'm doing. And what I'm trying to do right now is kind of fix the wire right now so it goes straight as I go. And it still wants to bunch itself up, man. I'm getting mad because I don't have another nice clamp like that. I need two of these clamps and I don't have it. So let me see if I could do it by hand real quick and straighten the wire out where it needs to be. If this 36 8 gauge doesn't foul up on me, I should be good. All right, so I'm going to use my pliers just at the beginning part of this to make sure this wire stays straight. I'm already getting aggravated because this wire doesn't want to stay. Doesn't want to stay flat. The way I'm trying to do this, it needs to stay flat. And I'm thinking it's because the wire I'm using is bigger than the inner wire. And by doing that, it won't stay. So that means I gotta take this apart and try to fix that. This is what a real builder goes through, honestly. Real builders who do some fancy builds like this actually go through what I'm going through. Because it's trial error. It's what I'm making is a new design that you guys haven't seen yet. And I haven't seen yet. So I just got to swap the wires a different way. The way I'm doing it, it's not working out. So, oh, that's all tangled up together. What the fuck? I thought it was going to come right apart and I ripped it apart. Fuck, I forgot I tied it on there. All right, let me cut this off. We're going to swap the wires around. That's all. The bigger ones need to be on the inner, so I'm gonna go like this. So nichrome on the outside. We're gonna go acanthal, nichrome, nichrome. All right, I really apologize, but I'm gonna get this build done. I'm just gonna switch it up a little bit more. I'm gonna pop this in here, hold it in place, so when I get to the chuck part of it, it'll go in the right way. It won't even let me put it in the hook, motherfucker. Oh man, I'm getting mad. Getting furious. Somebody call 991. Does anybody know the number to 911? I need to call them. All right, here we go. All right, so I'm changing the build up a little bit. All right, guys, just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit. But this is gonna look much cooler because of what I'm gonna do. It's all about the style, the art of this. I have a lot of art experience. When I was in fourth grade, I used to color all types of shit for my teacher. I know about art. I am very artistic, she said. So I'm building some damn coils. All right, we're gonna go ahead and throw this in the chuck. I'm gonna switch up the style of the build, but it's still gonna come out nice looking because of the way I'm doing it. I'm still gonna have the blues and the greens and the purples and all that shit. Just changing it up a little bit, just a little bit. Make sure that's all nice and tight. I don't want it popping out. All right, so let's get this build going. Sorry, it's taking too long. This is what I go through though a lot when I'm doing builds, trying to figure out a way it's gonna work and look good together and all that shit. All right, so let's start wrapping this. I'm still gonna go with the 36 gauge. That's it right there, right? Yeah, I'm still gonna go with 36 gauge. I think it'll be a better choice using that 36. I'm gonna use some tape and tape this down so I don't fuss with it and try to sit here and fight with it, trying to get it to stick somewhere. So I'll just put some tape on it. All right, so let's start wrapping this bitch up. Ah, I went the wrong way. There we go. As long as I get these wires to stay side by side, I should be good. Why the fuck is it twisting up like that? The fuck? It's like my spinner don't want to spin right now. There we go. I need everything to stay the way I need it to stay. I don't know. I think today might be one of those bad days for me to build. Doesn't seem like this shit wants this clamp doesn't seem to be working the way it's supposed to. Let me try this other clamp. There we go. That's a little bit better. Nice and tight. I think the part I'm dealing with right now is just kind of trying to get these wires to stay where they're at, flat. You know what I mean? This is the hardest part always on building coils, is getting these wires to want to stay the way you're designing this to go. Suka now. I fucked up right there. Usually something you can straighten out though. If you grab something that won't snap the wire, you can straighten it right out real nice. And just go right across, follow it down. Give it a little squeeze, like your main squeeze. If it seems like it's too tight though and you can't fix it, you might have to go back a little bit, because that means you went too tight with it. So I can't get this spot to, there it goes. I think I got it. There we go. So once you fix it, you can still keep wrapping. It's not going to ruin your coil. I know some people are like, oh, if you just mess it up, just keep going. Don't bother trying to fix it because it's not going to work and blah, blah, blah. But you know what? How many coil builds I've done where I actually unwound it and was able to fix it. And still look nice too. So we're going to go ahead and start wrapping this again. As long as that doesn't keep doing that. Why is that doing that right there? We're going to take this coil, this clamp here. I got to clamp this part. Loosen that wrap up a little bit with your hands, and everything will work out okay. So let's slide that back a little bit. Slide this clamp up a little bit to keep it in place, and I should be good to keep going. Another thing too is you don't want to take your tension off of the wire. If you take the tension off, you can mess up your build. So try to hold your tension that you have on there, because your wrap will actually stay the same. If you take tension off it, you can mess up the wrap. All right, once again, the wire started bunching up. I should be able to fix it though. The purpose of this build is for the look and the vapor production I'm going to get off of it. The flavor, definitely this is definitely a flavor coil. And I think the clothespin is going to work a little bit better as far as holding my wire the right way. It's working good. Yeah, the clothespins. If you guys go to Walmart and you're a coil builder and you just want to know what kind of clamp is good, you got a couple options, but as far as like the ones I find that work best are these here. You can't even see that shit. Sorry. These here or these. I think these actually work the best, and you want to look at the way it looks, because if you have one that has like a little gap right here, like that one has a gap right there, those ain't really the best ones to use, but it still works. But if you have one that's like tight with no gap, that's the kind of clothespin one you want. They're mini clothespins for arts and craft, and that's definitely the kind you want, and it works the best, I think, as far as clamps go. They're lightweight because they're only a light wood, so the clamps really have no weight. If you use it all the way in the middle like that, the weight is kind of even, so it doesn't like bounce real bad or nothing. So that's why I like the wooden clothespins as far as a clamp. All right, this is tending to come out pretty good. Just make sure your coils stay nice and even. And it looks like everything's starting to work out okay, so I can speed it up a little bit. Yeah, the clothespin definitely my number one. Is my number one for using this for wrapping. I never had problems using this. And then when I'm done with this, I'll make some coils. Should get a nice ramp up off these coils. Oh, did I fuck that up? Oh, I almost fucked that up. I think I can fix it though. Went a little too tight on it. Oh shit, my spool just unwound. Oh well. Dropped it by mistake. Oh yeah, here we go. Easy fix. Definitely easy fix. So long as you don't go real tight with your wire, it should be able to fix itself. I'm kind of used to this already, like dropping my wire all the time. I'll show you what this build looks like, and definitely gonna be a nice flavor coil. Trying to make sure that wrap stays the same. All right, that's about as far as I think I could go on this, especially with the clamps and shit in the way. So I'm just gonna trim that off. I want to wrap it almost like one more time going across, but I'll leave it where it's at. We're gonna snip it here up a little further out. Make sure all stays in place. All right, so let's go ahead and wrap this up, do a build, and see how they look after they ramp up. This is the part I like because they start to look nice, especially when you got that nichrome and that canthal mixed together and you got all that two-tone color and shit. Fucking right. All that extra wire. I'll make a build with that later. So like I said, the way I do this is I grab my pliers, my screwdriver together like that, like so. Don't take your glasses off like I do because you still got to put them back on. And then make sure that you wrap this nice and flat. It's not like the best build, but if you like flavor and you like ramp up, like a nice ramp up, this should definitely be the kind of coil you like. So this is going on my, this is a build I'm gonna put on my Goon. It's gonna go on my D&A. And then I can show you guys what it looks like because I know it's gonna be kind of a low build. It's not gonna be real low, but low enough to have to put on my D&A. So just go ahead and make your second wrap. Out. Just taking my time, making sure it wraps the right way, nice and smooth, nice and tight, so I don't have to mess with it all that much. I just kind of wrap it next to each other. This way you don't have to like sit there and squeeze and fix it and straighten it. You just kind of wrap it nice. Take your time wrapping it so this way you don't have as much work as you would if you wrapped it fast and rushed it. So another thing that I do is when I start my coils off, if I'm using the Goon, I twist my wires like this. All right, and a lot of you know why I do that is because I grab the end of it, one of the leads, and I bring it back up because of the way the goon is, and that'll straighten out my lead even with the other lead. That's why I do that. Just in case you guys are wondering, so you should have something like, kind of straight like that. It's not perfect, but it's straight enough to do my build. Nice and even. See that? So both of your leads should be nice and even. This way you can just slide it right in. All right, I'll show you the build in a minute, what it looks like. I know you can't see it that good right there. So we're going to go ahead and do this to this one. Get them cornered. Straighten this bitch out right here. She's a chucking. She's a chucking. There we go. Nice and even. I see. All right, trim this lead right here. Actually, the leads, I know what size they need to be, so let me just get them both done right now. There. All right. So grab the goon. Where's my goon? Here we go. I got some aliens on here, which are the aliens I have on here are freaking what's his name's meditation Mango's aliens. I'm taking them off. Yes, I am taking his freaking aliens off because I love his aliens. They're nice, but I'm actually going to take it off for this build. Eventually, I'll put them right back on. See how this build is, how low and how it vapes and all that shiznit. Plus, I still got a pair of aliens in my other one that I made. So those are sitting in there right now. All right, let's pop these builds in here. Hate the fact that I got to do this with the goon. I thought this was one of the things you didn't have to do with the goon. Was having to tilt it over like that and try to get the freaking coils in. The fucking stuttering. I'm stuttering. What the hell am I stuttering for? I gotta open the clamp ups a little bit more. Got these beautiful coils I made in here. Nah, they're not that beautiful. They're nice, but they're not gorgeous. All right. Everything nice and even. Just like that. Just like. All right, that's snugged in there. Let's get my other leads snugged. So I can straighten them all out. There we go. All right. Time to tighten these down and then post them. There we go. Those are nice and tight. Boobs make me happy. Fuck cigarettes. Haha. Like that, huh? Why is there no battery power loading up in here? Yo, is the battery dead? No, this battery can't be dead. What the fuck? Check atomizer. Oh, my battery must be dead. 0.07. Yeah, shit. Oh man, my battery is like super dead. It's like I didn't even realize it was dead like that. Yeah, shit, the battery was dead. So it's a 0.07. It's actually not that bad. 0.07. So let me let that charge up a little bit. I might be able to put this on my Twisted Messes. I'll fire it. I just dropped something. Don't know what the fuck I just dropped. Oh, I know what it is. My spacer. So yeah, let me clean these up, post them, and I'll show you guys. Actually, I'll show you what they look like now. They're not the greatest fucking coils, but you know what I mean? They're okay. They're not bad. You know, a little nice look to it, but it's when I post it. Now, what I want to do is I want to take Canthaw and I want to take nichrome. I want to do a nice twist, and then I want to do uneven cut, like different color. So you'll see how it comes out. Except the twist is what I want to change on. I want to do it. Canthaw is such a fucking dirty wire. Ugh. If you vape Canthaw, I hope you guys really wash your shit, man. Scrub your coils. Canthaw is such a dirty. Like I just scrubbed my shit, and like literally it's the first time I got like dirt. Like the water was dirty that I scrubbed. So Canthaw is dirty shit, man. All right, so let's nice and shiny though. I cleaned them, so they're nice and shiny right now. So we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put them on my Twisted Messes box mod. I need to clean my desk off real quick with all this wire I got on here, but let me grab my Twisted Messes. And what I like about this is I could take off this deck, this busted up deck I got here, which I need to buy new clamps for. Probably, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and throw this one out, man. Another clamp broke. Look, another clamp broke. Two clamps broken on this one. This is how junk it is. I might actually just keep it for parts. The just keep it for parts. I don't think I'm gonna order another goon, another black one. Because in reality, I could take this deck and this one fits on here. You know what I mean? So I don't have to use. So I got two. I'll keep the black part. All right, so let's get my Twisted Messes box. The fucking broken parts falling out of this. And it just broke on its own because the piece is right there. It just fell out. So, all right, so let's put this on a Twisted Messes box. Put some batteries in here. Get my brown batteries. Some nice brand new brown batteries that I got for $7. You know it. $7 for two batteries, browns, because they fucked up on the price. They try to blame it on me. I like the way the Twisted Messes turn. I wish you could I could change that somehow. All right, so let's go ahead and post these at 0.07, so same ohms. Post them nice and easy. Excuse me. Posting them and making it. This is the part I like because after you're done posting them and shit, man, they look so nice. Especially if it's Canthaw and nichrome together. Oh yeah. All right, let me just straighten these out a little bit. Make sure the wire and stuff is all nice and straight. Get them to post up nice. Tighten the clamps down. Do this, do that. It's a process. It's a process. Not much of a process, but to get it to fire right, You want to make sure everything's firing right. No hot spots, no nothing. There we go. She's firing right. She is firing lovely. I got a bunch of extra wire here. Canthal sticks to everything if you got magnets. So it gives it like a cool look, you know what I mean? Because of the Canthal and the nichrome together. You get a mixture of colors, stainless steel looking type color. I don't know, you know what I mean? I just like the way it looks when you mix the colors together. And then that nichrome heats up faster than the Canthal. So it ends up getting hot. The single wires will get hot faster. And that's what you call the staged heating. I'm sure you guys heard about that before, staged heating. So I have so much juice to review in a couple mods and RDAs. That's what's up. There you go. Sasha, you win. You just need to review the shit and you win. You're already in. You're already balling. Sasha gonna be the female baller of vapors. She gonna go from she's gonna have like 2 million followers pretty soon. Watch today she'll have like 100 and something, which she has. Tomorrow she'll have like 300. Next day, 1,200. Next day after that, 5,000. Next day after that, 50K. Next day after that, 5 billion. She's gonna be balling. Oh shit! Motherfucker! How the fuck did I manage on doing that? Oh, I just cut myself with the damn scissors, man. I almost cut my chunk of meat off. Damn it. See, Sasha? Got me talking, not paying attention. It's all your fault. No, I'm just playing. All right, so let me put this build on. And the ramp, the way it's gonna vape is what I want. It's the flavor I want that's gonna come out of here because I know for a fact this coil here is awesome on flavor. It is definitely a flavor chaser's coil. It's because it's the way it's built. Really makes nice flavor. Yummy, yummy, motherfucking yummy. Why I got a feeling the mailman was fucking with me. He does have another fucking package in his truck. I hope not. If that's the case, that's fucked up. So yeah, one of the reasons why I was a little upset, I don't know, like, I don't know if I should say nothing. It's just, you know how I am. I like to talk about some issues so it doesn't stir up in my mind. Doesn't make me go crazy if I talk about it. But I was a little upset because some orders of juice were put in. I'm not saying no names. I'm just saying what I think is going on. Someone put in an order of juice. And due to my electricity problem, they had asked me a question if they think they should wait to put in an order because of my electricity going out. And I specifically said, if anyone needs to order juice, please order your juice because I need to use the money for, my problem that I was having. You know what I mean? So I could get shit going on my side because the fucking winter coming in. And Maine got some stupid laws. So yeah, but like if I need money, right? If I need money to pay a bill and you're buying juice, all right? If I need the money to pay bills, why would you not buy the juice? Because I'm having problems with my bill. Doesn't mean like I just don't the way some people think I don't get it. Really. Like, why would you ask me if you know I need the money to pay my bills? Would you ask me if it would be better if you just don't buy it until I get my shit straightened out? Yeah, sure, go ahead. Don't buy the juice. Don't send me the money that I need to pay my bills with and leave your juice just sitting here and let me figure out how I'm going to get money. Like, I don't know. I just think that was kind of weird. the way it happened, it played out with a couple people who wanted to buy juice. That's all I'm saying. Not even a big event. Just like it was kind of weird. You know what I mean? Like, if you know I need money, why would you hold off on sending me the money and keep me from paying my bills? You know what I mean? Nah. It's only 11:40. I'm not about to get off right now. Tasha, what's up, girl? What's up? Tasha, I'll let it out. I'll let it all out. Yeah, I got your package today, by the way. Thank you very much. And I will be sending you some coils either probably this week. I'll send you some out. I got to build some coils and stuff. But yeah, man, that was really cool. I got the UD box, the UD coil thingy and shit. So I actually used it. And then I like this little package. I mean, I don't really use coils like this. So what I was thinking is these coils here, I'm actually going to start using these on my 26 gauge, 26. Oh, they're all 26. 0.03, 0.0, they're all 0.03. So if I put this 0.015 ohm coil. So that's nice. Yeah. I'm going to end up using those on my, my freaking little tanks, like my silver play or my Goblin Mini. Those are all, you know how those are. They can use those little coils. So I'm probably going to use those. They're just little coils. They're just regular little coils. That's all. They're all 26 gauge rack coils. That's it, just plain coils. And then I ended up getting this sent to me. This is all twisted wire, which I'm going to use to make Claptons with. I like using twisted wires, and I Clapton them, and oh my god, the flavor on those are amazing. So this is what the coil build looks like together so far. Now I just got to juice it up, and let's see how the flavor production is going to be. I am going with the lemon donut. And you know what? I sold someone some lemon donut, actually, I think. Oh, shit. All right, so let me drip some of this lemon donut on here. I love this stuff. I think it's like the best lemon donut I've ever tried. Even though it's the first and only lemon donut I ever tried. But as far as lemon flavor stuff, actually, no, this is the second lemon donut I tried. As far as lemon flavors, this is really good. It's not citrusy at all. It's got a really nice sweet taste to it. It's what I like about it. It's not citrusy. It's just sweet. And what I like about it, it's almost like having like a lemon meringue pie without that citrusy lemon. It's just like a sweet lemon with the, oh, it's so good. Definitely got to turn up the wattage. Oh, Jesus, I got 100 watts on this already. Come on, man. What do I need? 150? Okay, 150 it is. You know, all right, here goes a flaw on this box. This is an expensive box, all right? It's like coming apart. The glue is not holding on this box at all. It's just peeling apart. Like, I'm mad. I'm going to have to get like an adhesive and get it in there and glue it all back together real nice so it stays. Because that's a water, it's supposed to be water resistant in here, I think. So water can't get in and shit through that. But now that the seal's broken, water's going to get in no problem. Nice box, though. Really heavy duty box. So let's put the black top on here and vape it, see how it is. Because I know this bitch is nasty. I need to clean it. I don't like they did a shitty job. Oh, look at that. That's in the box. Because it's patinine, it's brass. So I just gotta I'm wiping it out. That's gross. This is why I don't like the brass and copper RDAs, especially inside, if they don't have a coating on it, because you end up vaping that shit, man. That's nasty. I don't want to vape that shit in my lungs. Vale potrillo. All right, so I need the dual airflow for this bitch. Oh wait, I gotta wipe this off. Fuck. Oh, that's so disgusting. It's like green as shit. It's the juice and stuff all nasty. Let me see. Does this fucking RDA is shit? They made this one lousy. The fucking holes don't even line up on this one. That's why I don't like it. There we go. Let's try it out. See how the vapor production is on this. I'll fix it myself. I'll fix it myself. It's all good. The flavor is amazing. It's good. I think that's too high though. I don't need that much. I think 120, 109. I'll put on 110. I think 110 will be good. I love this juice. This juice is so good. You guys got to try this. If you like lemon stuff, it's not going to be for everybody, but if you like lemon stuff, this juice is really going to be one of those juices that you guys like. What's up, Connor? What you need, bro? I'm busy. I'm not really busy. I'm just kind of showing people stuff. You know, part of my life. Madre. I just fucking cut myself. I bet you. Yep. I just cut my face. Motherfucker. That's a nice, good amount of blood. I forgot that coil was right here. Well, let me go ahead and move this fucking coil before I start hurting myself. I'm gonna have a nice little cut on my face now. My beautiful, handsome face. You know, it's hard work for this 40-year-old to look good. All right? No, just kidding. Damn, that hurt. Oh yeah, it's a bleeder. She's a bleeding. Only thing I don't like about this RDA is look at this. See, I don't like a lot of stuff about this. Look at this. There's juice all in there I can't get out. I squeeze it and this juice just starts coming. There's juice getting in the box mod through like the little cracks and shit. And this box mod it is Twisted Mess's box mod, but it's not perfect. And I would like to be able to seal that crack up somehow. Hopefully no juice is going all the way into where the board is or nothing like that. I need to seal this up. I'll get an adhesive and do it. Oh yeah, I think I nicked myself pretty good. Gotta go, D. Been taken in for X-ray. Have a great one, everybody. All right, Alex. I hope you're okay, man. I know you were talking about it before, so just give me a heads up if you don't mind. An update in Instagram and a message if you want. I just want to know if you're okay. That's all. So good luck to you. Hope everything ends up coming out clean and good. Take care of yourself. Yeah, hopefully everything will be okay. She's a Puerto Rican with an attitude, but she does do good reviews. So make sure you give her the props that she deserves and go check her channel out and subscribe. I know a lot of you just subscribed to her already, but yeah, she's a cool girl, man. Straight up. She's a good cat. Good cat. Once you get to know her and realize what she's about, you know she's a good person. With an attitude. That's about it. But she's cool, mad cool. Shit. She's a good looking girl too. If I was younger, I'd be all up on that. Trying to talk to her, yo. Straight up. I moved back to Connecticut for that shit. Just saying facts, just facts, that's all facts. Let me just kind of clear off my desk here. I got way too much stuff on my desk, which kind of is aggravating. This is still charging. I can't believe I let my battery go down that low on my box. Like, this is one reasons why D&As that have an enclosed battery like that kind of sucks, because you can't change the battery out when you want. You know what I mean? So let me put this build back where it belongs, which definitely ain't on this fucking box. You know, and I like the twist. I don't care what anyone says about the Twist and Messes box mod, but if I really enjoy this box mod, I would be using this. But something about it is I don't like it that much. I might end up selling this. It is a nice box. Don't get me wrong. It's got great functions, works good. It fires low builds to a 0.05 on wattage. It's a great box. It's just fucking, I don't use it. I don't like it. So I might put it up for sale. I might. Don't take my word on it yet. I just might put it up for sale. I might. I'm thinking about it, because all the boxes I use are my red and black ones, and the ones that I have sitting right here are the ones I use every day. And I actually enjoy using those, and I don't think I would change that unless if another box comes out, which I'm waiting for that RDTA box mod. Does anybody know anything about when that's going to be released? Because I'm waiting and waiting and waiting, and I'm getting impatient now, because I heard they were supposed to be released on the 10th for people to start getting them, and I haven't got shit. I haven't heard shit. I haven't got an email. I haven't got nothing to let me know anything about, you know, the box of when it's going to be delivered, when they're going to release it and shit like that. So I'm really, really wondering what the fuck's going on with this box mod. Got the 2224 with Windows and Squonk 510. Oh, you got, you sound like you're talking about the Tsunami. Oh, you are talking about the Tsunami. 24 plus, maybe it's newer. Yeah, they just made a couple changes from the other ones. Oh, this is just so good. Tsunami is my, fuck. I cut myself there. I cut myself on the face. RTA out of all my RDAs, I will look it up. So I used to be all about the Tsunami, but I had the other one and I didn't like it that much. But now with the newer ones being the remakes of it, with the window and the Squonk and it's got the 25 millimeter one and shit, I might end up actually getting one of those. I got to do something with all these coil builds. These are all my good builds. I need to put them away before I start losing them. I got a drawer where I put my good builds at, and then I got a graveyard for my old builds. And this is my coils that I forgot I had in here. Shit. I forgot I had a lot of these coils in here. I got a lot of nice good builds in here. Sweet. These are some new builds. All that crumbs and stuff, that's just weed. I used to keep weed in there. That's what the crumbs are. Bunch of weed crumbs. My aliens. So let's pop these aliens over here. Those go there. Now I have all this wire that I have to put away so I don't bend it all up and fuck it all up, because this wire is still good. A lot of wire shit. I need to learn. I wish, I wish a lot of, I wish there was more coil builders around my area so I could sit down. Like, I wish Mangold lived around by me, because I would be at his house right now building with him. Well, after work, I would stop over and fucking be like, dude, time to start building. Let's go. Hell fucking yeah. We're gonna hide those right there until I'm ready to use them. Got a nice sleeve right here. And then Tasha, I'm sending her some coils because Tasha wants some nice coils that are, Tasha, right? Yeah. She wants nice coils that will be nice for her shit. So I got some coils here. I'm actually going to send her out some nice Claptons and shit, because she was so nice to send me those coil stuff, all that extra wire and shit. You know what I mean? So that's basically, you guys got tons of wires and you don't know what to do with it because you don't use it, send it to me. I'll fucking take it. I'll build some coils. You can see, oh my God, I am so fucking tired.
like shit. I need to catch up on some sleep. I think I'm gonna do that in a little bit when I close the show. I don't look that bad when this light's off. It's that white light when it comes down. You can really see how tired I am, but I don't look that bad right now. That's a deep cut, it looks like. It looks like it went in me and then I popped out. I don't know. Fucking bitch hurt though. It was 3 wires fucking went, so that kind of hurt. Yeah, Ty, I got you, girl. I'm gonna send you some shit. I'm gonna send you some nice coils and stuff. And you sent me a lot of wire. So what I'm gonna do is I'll send you some builds, 2 sets this time, and then when you're ready for more, hit me up, and then I'll send you some more. So basically, that's what I'm doing with Olivia. I'm gonna send Olivia more coils, but I'm waiting for her because she's got tons of them. So I'm just gonna wait for her to, till she needs them, and then I'm gonna make some more, send them out. I'm gorgeous. Yeah, I doubt that. Far from gorgeous. Back in my days, when I was in my 20s, I used to be able to pull bitches like you wouldn't believe. I'm not even over exaggerating. I used to have no problem getting a girl. Like, I don't want to talk bad about myself, but I used to be able to get a girl like no problem without drinking. They were straight, half of them, because I didn't like when girls would get like trashy drunk to the point where there would be like disrespecting themselves. But man, I like girls with class is my thing. I like girls who got respect for themselves. You know what I mean? That's why everyone's talking about porno and there's no way that you know everyone watches porn. No, I don't watch porn. I don't need porn. You know what I mean? People who watch porn to me have an issue. That's just me, the way I think. People who watch porn have a sexual problem. You know what I mean? They just either don't get enough. That's how I see it. They're not getting enough, or you know what I mean, or they're not satisfied with what they have. I don't watch porn. I get enough. Like, yeah, you don't see a girl here all the time, but my sexual business is mine. My personal business, what I do other than the cam, is like that's my personal shit. You know what I mean? I'm surprised y'all don't hear girls in the background every once in a while. You can hear a girl or two or three. Just half the ones I talk to don't come on cam and shit like that. But and sometimes my at night though, like at 7 o'clock, if you guys hear a girl, that's my ex-wife. If you hear at 7 o'clock p.m., that's usually the ex, and she's the one I always want to get the hell out of here real quick. It's like, all right, hurry up, say your good nights, get the fuck out of my house. What? Yeah, that was really cool. Yeah, that was, man. But it's like she said, she don't use the wire, and she knows I do coil builds. I can use the wire. I don't have a sponsor in wire, so the best thing to do was what she did. She sent me a bunch of extra wires she don't use, and for me to replace that is to build her some coils, and that works out both ways because she don't have to pay for her coil builds. You know what I mean? Now I'll just repay her by building some nice ones for her. So, I'll be doing that probably later on when I get off of here. I'm actually going to probably get off in a minute at 12 o'clock, eat some lunch and relax because I've been burning myself out. I've been doing a lot and I'm starting to really feel it in my body that I've been just staying up too late, waking up early, staying up late, going to bed, and I'm wearing myself out to the point where I'm making myself sick from doing that. So I need to take a break and just chill back, relax, fucking take this curtain down, fucking open up the windows, let the house air out, fucking get some fresh air, lay down on the bed for a little while, pass out for a couple hours, pick up you know what I mean? Like I need to do something like that. I love this fucking tank. One of my first fucking RTAs I bought in, including with the Goblin, and I still use it till this day. I still find that this is better than a lot of the other tanks out there. Flavor wise, beats almost all. I'm sorry, but I think this right here beats this, even though this is a pre-buildable one, or pre-built coils, baby beast, all that shit. This might have make more vapor because it's got more air production, but as far as flavor goes, does not beat this fucking rebuildable tank. And the thing about this is it has no adjustable airflow. The airflow you get is what you get. You got those two holes right there. That's it. Two little holes. Now, if you need more airflow, you got that Phillips head screw right there. You can actually take that out, and it opens up one of the posts, or open up a hole in the center of the post, and air gets through it. There's a hole there for air, extra air. So if I did want a little bit more air, I could take that screw out and I'll get more air from it. But the way I have it now set up, it's perfect, man. You get nice airflow, bottom airflow. I believe it's bottom airflow, and it hits the coils, and you get that really good flavor right through this. Let me I'm actually tailpipe it real quick. I want to see how good the flavor is without the drip tip. Oh wow, that is some good motherfucking flavor. Olivia, what's up, Olivia? Tony 420. What is going on, sir? Thank you for stopping in. Like to see you again. No, let me stop. Tony, you did any turkey hunting this year? Did you get any turkeys this season? You go turkey hunting? I was gonna go, but I didn't because I had so many bills. I didn't get my license or nothing this year. But I might be doing it next year. But yeah, man, turkey hunting is awesome. Oh wow, you got 3 turkeys already? See, I wanted to go this year and I didn't. I know good spots, man, in Maine for turkey, big ass turkeys. Oh, they're running across the street every year. You see babies and big ones, wild turkeys running across the streets, eating by the side of the road. I've taken pictures of turkeys that, like, I say in my mind all the time, like, this is the best spot to go turkey hunting. And it is, because a lot of people I notice every year end up going to this spot because there's so many fucking wild turkeys running around, that, yeah, you can fucking, you can find plenty of turkeys. Man, they're nice and big too. I would love to go get some fresh fucking turkey. How do you defeather your turkeys when you defeather them? Or do you like boil it real quick to kill the skin so you could rip the feathers off? Because I know that's how I did it. I think it was like 2 years ago or 3 years ago when we got a turkey. It was like the last time I went turkey hunting, but we had a big pot of boiling water and we kind of dropped the body in, held it from the neck, dropped the body in for about, it was like 20 seconds or something like that, 30 seconds. We pulled the turkey out, and then the feathers, you can rip them out real easy. They scare me when they goggle. They're funny, yeah. They're a bitch though, man. I'll tell you what. Like the way you go hunting, I don't know if that's what you use all the time, that crossbow and shit, but I give props to people who hunt with bows and not guns, because I don't think it's fair for people to hunt with guns. You know what I mean? It's like I know, you probably hunt with guns and stuff like that too, but I think it gives the prey a little bit, the animal a better chance of survival and getting away. Hunt with a bow. You know what I mean? Plus, it builds up your skill a little bit more. Tommy, what's up, man? Oh, I believe that, man. Turkeys is crazy. Turkeys be doing, they're crazy, yo. They're wild. Like a lot of times when I'm driving, because the turkeys by my house, they're so used to everybody. Like when you're driving, if they're by the road and they're eating, they don't fucking move. They sit in the middle of the road sitting eating what they're eating. And they'll like look up at you like, you need to wait. But when you get out the car, they run when they see you. Yeah, see, I'd rather use a bow too. I'm more of using a bow and shit. I'm actually thinking of building my own homemade bow gun, like kind of a smaller size one, but homemade. I want to build one with a whole trigger mechanism and all that shit. I want to actually take time and build one, see if I can do it. I've seen some different kinds of styles you could do for smaller homemade ones, and I'm gonna work at trying to do one. But yeah, it is that time for me. I do got to get out, and I know Tommy, you just showed up and stuff like that. How many review? I need to see how many subscribers I got because I'm doing a 300 subscriber giveaway, and I did not check my how many people I got. All right, so I only need. Wow, I moved up pretty quick. I'm at 286, so I only need 14 people left, and we'll be able to go ahead and do that 300 subscriber giveaway. So yeah, don't forget, guys, to go ahead and share that 300 subscription giveaway. If you guys could share that for me too. All you got to do, like I said, all you got to do is leave a comment. Make sure you're subscribed and like the video. Yeah, I got a 300 and a 400. I got two of them. The 300 I just announced the other day. So it should be a video. If I forgot to write it down, I'll do it in a minute. I'll go look at it and do it. But I think it was my the other night I did one 300 subscriber giveaway and stuff like that. I thought I wrote it down, but I guess not. I'll do it anyways. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for hanging out. We're watching the build and just hanging out, talking the bullshit and stuff like that. Bullshit. And I'll see you guys later on. You guys have a good day. Vape on. Stay away from the stinkies. Don't forget about the 300 and 400 subscriber giveaway. Tommy, I will see you later. Thanks for hanging out and stopping by. We should talk though, because I want to come on your show one day. So one day really soon. It's been a minute, and really want to come on and maybe get my name out there and say hi to all our friends, because I like your channel and a lot of your people know me too. And yeah, just want to hang out with you guys. You guys are a great crowd. I'd rather hang out on here. I'm gonna be honest. I'm more of a kind of like, I like Tommy's show better, kind of, because it's more laid back and stuff. The other show, it's kind of more wrong. It's not my type of show, kind of. You know, I like hanging out with my friends, but that type of show, and you guys know which one I'm talking about, it's just too raunchy for me, I guess. You know what I mean? I like hanging out somewhere a little bit more laid back and stuff like that. So, but anyways, I'll see you guys later. We will talk, Tom. Hit me up on Instagram if anything. That's where you can get a hold of me. And yeah, peace out, guys. I'm gonna go smoke a doobie and watch some what's that TV show? Luke Cage, Buster. I'm watching some Luke Cage. So yeah, have a good one, guys. Peace out.